Greetings, y'all. It is Matt from the Green Arcade. We're back playing some more Farming Simulator 22. Won't be long, we'll be saying Farming Simulator 25. Well, the time has come. We're gonna do a little bit of corn picking today. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. We got the old X9 here, ready to go. A little update. Gonna do the corn harvest over here. Got all the silage bales back there in the background. Well, not quite all of them. I finished this field over here too. You guys know this is nothing for me, really. I mean, it's still a lot considering this is a standard map. So, alright, let's get this thing fired up. Alright, and gotta make sure my straw is on. I've got the enable straw mod out of the mod hub for the crops. You don't get much with corn, but you do get something. I mean, and something is something, so we'll get a few straw bales out of this. Now some maps have like a corn straw, like Deadwood that we're playing right now. Man, you can make a lot of money on corn straw. Now this map does have soybean straw, so alright, let's hire that out, and I'm gonna go get the grain cart. Got our truck ready. And we're ready to do it. We got 2 cornfields to harvest. We got this one, and then the big one here down south. I'd say the one down south is probably a little bit bigger. But yeah, just waiting on these bales to ferment. I've got my control bales down south. And for those of you that haven't seen me before, what are control bales? Well, control bales are the bales that we wrap last. And those are the ones that we will check on their fermenting process. So we will keep a check on those specific bales, and when they are fermented, when they have fermented from grass to silage, then we know that all the other bales that we have made have fermented. So yeah, that's how we know. They don't know that we know they know. Also, got the broke out the plow, put it on the 8RT, and started working on the perimeter of the new field. And this is where I started at right here. We'll get this corn harvest done and get the straw bales out of here, get the silage bales out of here, and plow all this up. This will all be one nice big field here. It'll be a good time. I still can't believe we're getting twisters in Farming Simulator 25. It's crazy to think about. I mean, people have talked about it. It's like, well, okay, so it is Giants and Farming Simulator, but tornadoes, twisters, they're calling them twisters. I don't know why they're not calling them tornadoes, but they're not. They're calling them twisters. The thing with it is like, it was just something that somebody like, I think everybody was like, nah, it'll never happen. Yeah. You can never say never when it comes to Farming Simulator. You can never say never when it comes to Giant software. I remember back in the day, people were saying that consoles, all the console people out there in console land with PlayStations and Xbox, you guys would never get mods. You would never get mods. There would never be a mod hub for you guys. Well, they also said that you guys would never get seasons. Never would get seasoned on console. Well, guess what? You got them. You got them. You got the mod hub. Gosh, when did the mod hub come into play? 17, 19? And then you got seasons in 17. I think it was in late 17. Back when seasons was still a mod. So yeah, never say never. So hey, here's my list. So we're getting twisters. We got seasons for you guys and everything. Crop dusters. I want crop dusters. Hello out there. The agricultural aircraft, whatever you call it. You can call it whatever you call it. We call it crop dusters here in America. I want the crop dusters. I want the aerial tractor, air tractor, aerial tractor. Sometimes they call them aerial tractors. I want a crop duster. Let's see, what else? I haven't seen the finishing touches of the weather in 25, so I still kind of want to see storm clouds and lightning. Now, if we have a tornado and there's a clear sky or partly broken sky, I'm not going to be happy with that. I want the real legit weather. I want, if you're going to have stormy weather, the old song, stormy weather, I want to see the dark clouds, or maybe like before the storm, the big popcorn looking cumulus clouds, What else? I wouldn't mind being able, and this is crazy. Some of you might say I'm crazy. I want to be able to create with my goods. I want to be able to cook and bake. I want the animation. Right now we have productions. They brought that in 22. We're gonna have even more productions coming with 25. And I want to be able to see the animated side of things, or maybe at least be able to participate in the productions. So for instance, if I've got wheat, so you take your wheat, you take it to the green mill, you make a flour out of the wheat, and you take the flour to the bakery. The bakery is where the magic happens. So you got the flour, you go to the bakery, you can make bread. If you have the extra stuff, you can make cakes and stuff like that. I want to be able to see it. I want to be able to stick the bread in the oven, or at least watch it being stuck in the oven. I want to see the what do they call the people that walk around? the traffic. I can't remember the it's not NPR traffic. There's some letters there. It's the traffic that the people walk around. Have the people at the bakery have a baker in there with a baker's hat. You could get the Sesame Street guy or the Muppet guy. Put some kind of baker in there with a baker's hat or something. I'm just drawing stuff up here. And have them stick the bread in the oven. And you can sit there and watch the bread bake in the oven. Wouldn't that be cool? To watch the bread rise in the pan. You guys ever do that when you were a kid? Your mom's in there making bread or making a cake or something, some type of thing, and you can sit in there and you had the window on the stove on the oven, and you can sit there and watch the bread rise. Slow process, but it was still pretty cool. See it go from, something flat in a pan to a big thing of bread, or big cake. Did a lot of cakes. Good stuff. I still can't believe we're getting twisters though. That's crazy to think about. It's like Annie M, hit the twister. Oh, the Wizard of Oz. At least it won't take our house away like in the Wizard of Oz. That reminds me, I remember watching the Wizard of Oz when I was a kid. And you guys know like the Munchkins, right? The Munchkin from Munchkin Land. There was okay. I mean, if you haven't seen the Wizard of Oz, you know they sing. They sing a lot in the Wizard of Oz. They had some three, and these were little people and these were kids that they cast for these roles. They had 3 boys and 3 little girls that sung songs to Dorothy when she arrived in Munchkinland. Well, the 3 little girls, I guess they're like Munchkin ballerinas or something. But as a kid, when I watched this, I still to this day don't know what they were saying. But as a kid, I assumed that they were saying, "We represent the baloney." Yeah, the balagna. But if you listen to it, it sounds like they're saying baloney. We represent the baloney, the baloney, the baloney. Dude, I kind of want a bologna sandwich now. But yeah, I thought that's what they were saying. Oh, the twisters. I know people are working on the twister vehicles. At least the red truck. Probably the yellow one too. We actually have the yellow one here in Millennial Farms. It's over at the junkyard. Somebody will do it. Since we're getting twisters, somebody will make the red Dodge truck with Dorothy in the back. Somebody will make the yellow one with Dorothy in the back. I really want somebody. We talked about this on stream. If you haven't seen my streams, twitch.tv/thegrainarcade. I want tornado sirens. Since we're getting twisters in the game, I really want tornado sirens. And I want the mod. I mean, it'll probably have to be a mod. I doubt we'll get tornado sirens in base game, from Giants. But I want the American, style tornado sirens, and I want the mod to go off. I want the sirens to go off. Maybe like, I don't know, minutes, or maybe like a couple minutes before the tornado hits. That would be cool. Then it's like, okay, there's a tornado coming. Let out the horses, hide your chickens, hide your snacks, and get in the storm cellar, shelter, whatever you got, basement. We had a basement in the barn. I guess that would probably be the safest place, depending on 25. If we have one. There are some low level places in Riverbend Springs that we know of. Some of the production places have like a basement or cellar, so we'll be okay. We'll survive the tornado. Or sorry, twister. It's not a tornado. They're calling it a twister. I don't know why they don't want to call it a tornado, but it's basically the same thing. I'm gonna probably call it a tornado again. Just get ready. But yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait for 25. It's literally less than 2 months away now. Right? Is that right? Am I mathing right? So it's mid-September. Well, really mid to late September now, depending on how you look at it. It's late September now. Kind of past the midpoint, just past the midpoint of September. And it's coming out November 12th. 25 is. So that means, let's see. So it's 1 month from October 12th. So yeah, it's less than 2 months. Yeah. It's less than 60 days. That's crazy to think about. In less than 60 days, a new farming simulator will dawn the age of us and the farmers. So get ready. I'm ready. I've already put in for it at work, and it's already been approved. I'm so excited. I won't take off that Monday. Most likely it won't release during the day that day, but I get off early that afternoon. And then I'm off the rest of that week. I took off November 12th all the way through that Sunday to ensure that I would be off. So you guys are going to get some Grain Arcade action for Farming Simulator 25. I'm so excited. I got to buy some snacks. I got to get some stuff. I need to get some, I think I'm going to get some pizza rolls maybe. And then probably some healthy decision stuff, I guess. Maybe some veggies and dip or something like that. Or, you know, I've got popcorn. I'll probably get some more popcorn. I can have popcorn. I usually eat the what's it called? It's the smart popcorn. That's there's a smart popcorn and then there's a skinny pop. So it's less salt, less sodium. I gotta watch my sodium and my sugars a little bit. Snack smart. I can still snack, just smarter. And I can still have candy, believe it or not. They make sugar-free Hershey's and Reese's, and I've got some Werther's. Got some of those. I've got some Jolly Ranchers. I've got some York peppermint patties. They make all kinds of stuff. So I don't consume them in the quantity that I did before, but I can still, you know, I can still have a nice little treat there. So I'm trying to be smarter about my health a little bit. I just got to make sure that my batteries are charged for my heart device. That would be bad if the batteries died. It would not be a good situation. So gotta have the batteries. But I'll have everything. I'll have all my drinks and stuff, and might even get a pizza, like a real legit pizza. Maybe the girl from work brought a spinach and Alfredo pizza that looked pretty good. It smelled bad. It did smell bad. It smelled very pungent. Is that right? Pungent? It was very strong. It was a very strong, odious smell. And you could tell it was healthy because it was very pungent. I'm assuming I'm using the right word. But yeah, it was spinach and Alfredo. That's got to be good for you, right? I'll look it up. They make a veggie pizza too. I'll probably get one of those. So yeah, I can still have the orange soda. It's just a 0 now. I can still have the Dr. Pepper. It's a 0 now. I've got one sitting right here by me. And yeah, I can have like oven roasted turkey and make some turkey sandwiches with some light mayo. I can have pepper, so I can, you know, do pepper in the mayo. I don't know, that might sound weird to y'all, but I like doing pepper in the mayo, especially when I eat like a mayonnaise and tomato sandwich. And if you've never had a real mayonnaise and tomato sandwich, like a fresh garden tomato, like a Better Boy tomato or something like that from my garden. My dad grows those in his garden, and he brings them to me all the time during summer, so I'll always have that memory of eating the fresh, big garden tomatoes, slicing them up, put them on some bread, and put mayo on there. And I used to put salt and pepper on them, but now I just do pepper. But that's okay. It's still pretty good. And I like having a tomato and mayonnaise sandwich. I'm probably making some of y'all hungry. Some of you guys might eat the same things that I do. Believe it or not, I have had breakfast already. I'm recording this early in the morning, so... oh boy. So yeah, it won't take any time at all to knock this field out. We'll have it done. And then we'll come back. I don't know if we'll be... Would you guys want to see the harvest? Let me know in the comments. Would you want to see me harvest this field down here? It's a little bit bigger. I may go ahead and get started on it and maybe pick up towards the end of it. And then I don't know. We'll have to plant. You know what? I gotta remember, we gotta harvest that soybean up there. We bought a little soybean field up there. I gotta remember to get that and not forget. So maybe we'll come back and do that too. We'll do that with the other combine because I got a grain header for that one. So, alright, well, we have pretty much reached the time here. I'm going to continue on harvesting this corn here. And we'll check our control bales. Probably check them in, yeah. It's October 1st in the game right now, so it takes them maybe about a month to ferment. So maybe check them in November, late November, December. We probably won't sell them until December or January anyway, so we'll have plenty of time to make sure we catch them when they turn to silage. So, assuming I can hit the right button here. I've been having trouble remembering which buttons to hit. Oh, we'll try to figure it out. I've got like a fade out button and a live button and a be right back button for the streams and stuff like that. I just gotta remember which one to push. Until the next time, remember you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Green Arcade. We got that right button. We'll see you guys in the next one. Let me know if you want to see the rest of the corn harvest. Have a good one.